Good afternoon, teacher and classmates. This presentation will analyze the performance of Smart One during the 2025 and 2026 round of the Global 2020 simulation. The company operates under a moderate differentiation strategy, focuses on offering higher perceived value without competing through the lowest price. The global is to explain the main decision the company made and the most relevant results in pricing, marketing, production, and finances. Next, summary of strategic decision. Product and pricing strategy. Decision. Keep price established, avoid aggressive price increases. Reason, Smart One made this decision to protect its main market in Spain, where consumers are highly price sensitive. Result, market share increase uh, from 18.3% um, and to 21.9%. Next, marketing and sales strategy. Decision, maintain advertising investment, strengthen commercial effort in the second round. The company aimed to reinforce brand visibility and perceived value, which are essential elements in a differentiation strategy. Results, market share grew by 19.6%. Thank you.
In this area, the company decided to keep only one factory in operation and has supplier ordered according to forecasted demand. As a result, the inventory to sale ratios improved drastically from 35.9% to 4.8%. Next, the component slightly increased is the from 0.7 to 0.8. They avoided paying dividend and did not invest in fixed assets. As a result, the remained within assets payable limit. Next. The company increased trained and strengthened organizational capabilities while keeping salary and incentives stable. The expected impact was higher productivity, better product quality, and support for the differentiation strategy. Next.
Good afternoon. I'm going to talk about the current situation of the company. So what we can say that Smart One is a company that is improved It's competitive, and the position of the company is spiked stagnant to the unit sales. So this suggests that the competitors experience greater declines, so allowing Smart One to capture additional share. Next, we can say that the current situation of the company about the sales and the market share. The company's pricing and marketing decisions are supported because the commercial resilience of the years of 2025 and 2026, but this success did not translate into financial performance due to operational inefficiency. So in the table we can say in the graphic we can see the metric, the unit sold, and the market share in the years of 2025 and 2026. We can see a variation of negative 0.1% and plus 19.6%. So in the unit sold, we can see that is 137,600. In 2026, we can say the 137,520. So the revenues are increased from 2.39 millions to 2.61 millions. So this is a profit of 9.2%. Next, we can see the current situation of the company, the revenues. So what we can say about that, the revenue growth without volume growth highlights the effectiveness of production mix management. However, revenue gains were overshadowed by escalating production costs, reinforcing the idea that pricing and marketing alone cannot compensate for structural inefficiency. So next, my partner, Francesco. Okay, my partner has a problem, so I'm going to talk about the current situation of the profitability. So the negative margin reflects a misalignment between production and planning, and either the cost structure. The ROE collapse confirms that operational decisions were the primary issue. Next, we can talk about the cost structure and the pricing competitiveness. So a Smart One is a company with low factory utilization, increases its cost per unit significantly. Manufacturing industries rely heavily on economies of scale. So this explains the difficulty in achieving profitability despite stable and sales. Debt and liquidity. Debt is increased slightly but remaining manageable. The company did not face immediate liquidity risk, however, continuing negative margins could threaten financial stability in future rounds. Finish the competitor comparison. So the company did not face immediate liquid risk. However, continuing negative margins could threaten financial stability in future rounds. Now my partner, Melissa.
Now we introduce the SWOT analysis to provide a structured view of the Smart One internal and external factor. Let's begin with a threat. A strong market present validate the commercial strategy. Increasing productivity shows human resources investment are paying off, and growing organizational capabilities position the company for a long-term improvement. Now let's move on the weakness. Negative gross margin is the most critical threat. Low factory utilization weakness cost competitiveness, and declining brand value undermines differentiations. Now the opportunities. Spain remains a high potential market with strong demand, and the short sales are growing significantly, and competitors show weakness in certain markets. Finally, the threats. Competitors investing more in branding and getting differentiation advantage, and market saturation may limit volume-driven strategies. Next one, please. The conclusion we can draw for the case are the Smart One improved its market position but failing to cover into profitability. Marketing decision strengthened market share, providing commercial effectiveness, and that human resource investment were valuable and showed positive results. The Smart One usually strengthened its market position, increasing awareness and reinforcing its internal capability through effectiveness marketing and human resource investments. This decision contributed positively to brand visibility, customer interest, and workforce development, showing that the commercial strategy was well aligned with the marketing environment. However, these gains did not translate into profitability due to low production utilization, misaligned pricing. To achieve a sustainable performance, Smart One must prioritizing improving capacity and aligning pricing with the cost. Recommendations. Based on analysis, we identify several key recommendations for the Smart One. The first one is to restore profitability through custom optimization. Increase production volume to rise factory utilization to 70 to 80%. This increasing utilization will significantly lower unit cost and improving gross margin and enable provided growth. Adjust pricing based on the cost structure, raise type price moderately, and increase prices in accessories. And finally, the strength brand investment, increase advertising spending by 10 and 15%, and focus on message related to the design and product quality. Thank you for your attention, and this is the conclusion of our presentation.